Hello everyone, Alvin Sitkevich with Michigan Gone Wild, and I'm very proud to bring you this episode. Every year on November 15th, over 600,000 men and women take foot to the woods in the pursuit of white-tailed deer. Dressed in their blaze orange, their warmest boots, and their camouflage, they take foot to the woods in the pursuit of their passions and also traditions. Because in Michigan, it's more than a hunt. For some, it's a rite of passage, and for others, it's a way of life. This is Deer Camp. This is going to be home sweet home for the next 2 weeks, on and off to work and back, of course, but let's go inside. Still got a ways to go, but the boys are working on it. Someone's working. Not me. Every year the Michigan Gone Wild crew gets together for our annual deer camp. Now at any given point throughout the season, there could be 5 to 15 people at our camp. Deer camp is a very special time of year. It's a time when you can get out and you can spend time with family and friends, get together and share your passions.
When I get into camp, I'm just full of butterflies. Everybody's spirits are so high, you know. You walk through that door in that tent, and the smell of that tent, that mildewy, and then the lanterns burning, and you could just feel the spirits of everybody in that tent. You know, everybody's excited, ready to just rock and roll. They've been waiting for this and talking about it all year.
It's been 4 years since I've been able to get out to deer camp, and I think I was the most excited one out there.
It's the culmination of family, friends, traditions, heritage, just generations.
What's today?
Opening day.
Opening day.
Michigan deer season.
Opening day.
Too fucking
It ain't even legal shooting like we already got blood.
I did just
Thanks, man.
we are gonna spill blood.
I never thought this day would come. Been waiting all season for it. It is the opener. 2014, November 15th, the Michigan firearm deer season. Men and women all across Michigan right now are joining forces, getting ready, putting on their camo, shining up their guns, starting up their trucks, and headed to the woods. Good luck to all of you. May your bullets fly true. Let's get after it. I set up on a ridge that I bow hunted a couple times where I knew the deer were moving through. It was just a matter of catching them coming from feeding to go to bed.
So the spot me and Nick are sitting in, I'm right here, he's right here in this double setup. We're overlooking this marsh. It's absolutely beautiful morning aside from the wind. I'm honestly dreading this sit in this 45-foot tree stand double setup. It's windy. It's probably 9 o'clock, and I look down at Nick, and he's shaking, and I'm shaking, and I'm just trying not to be a sissy, and I'm like, man, let's get out of here. If this is the way the next couple days are going to be here at camp, let's get down, let's go scout out an area, find out where we could set up a pop-up line and stay semi-warm.
We're gonna pack it in for the morning. It's about 10:30, just a little bit before 10:30. So we ended up seeing one deer. It was back there a ways, but I only saw its legs. So I don't know if it was a buck or a doe. There's a lot of deer moving on this ridge, so I don't know if we'll come back here tonight, but this won't be the last time we hunt this ridge. We're gonna go back, get something to eat, and get back at it. Although my morning was pretty uneventful, my brother was about a mile away, having the morning of his life.
I'm telling you, this just happened. Me and Nick get out of the stand. It was just brutal cold. As we going to check this spot out, we followed some buck tracks into this marsh. We make a circle, come right back to our tracks where we entered the marsh, and there's a buck standing 35 yards away. And I shot him. So come along, let's check it out.
So I'm walking up there, and I break the corner. I can actually see this buck and see how big he is. And I turn around and look at Nick, and I'm just hands over mouth. I can't believe how big this buck is.
Oh my gosh, my God, that is a buck.
When I first seen him, he was just laying down in that marsh water, nose up, just looking like a king at rest. It's beautiful.
Oh my God. Oh my God, Nick. That is a beautiful deer, man. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God, what a blessing.
Oh my God, dude.
Wow.
That is a beautiful deer.
What just happened?
I don't know, man. Good thing you were looking around, because that is an impressive buck, man.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Good clean shot too.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't even take another step.
Man, I wish we had that kill on camera, guys, but we were just checking out these buck tracks, and I turned around and he was standing there, nose down, just cruising.
And here, this is where we walked in, right over here. We walked in right over there, and he is almost on top of us.
He was going this way.
Yeah, he was coming this way. He was almost on top of us. Well, he was on top of us.
Yeah.
Man, that's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10.
This is just an absolute phenomenal state land buck up here in northern Michigan, guys. I'm still completely shocked at what just happened. And he didn't go anywhere. This is just an absolute beautiful buck. We are truly
Oh
blessed.
my gosh, man.
So when that happened, it was just like, thank you, God, you know? I mean, it was all God's work, and I know you hear that all the time, but I'm telling you what, that's all it was. I mean, where I hunt in the land of giants. I put myself in the area and location where I can kill a big deer every year. And I'm sitting there thinking like, oh, it's opening day, I'm gonna get a buck to the buck pull up at Vanderbilt. It's been a dream of mine, my brothers. We've always wanted to take the buck pull.
Stay wild. That's northern Michigan right there. Wild.
I just got in the tree stand. Just got all layered back up, putting all my clothes back on. Had quite the sweat going on the way in, so it's still opening day. Yeah, we're just starting the evening hunt. This spot I'm in is actually pretty far back in. It's every bit of a mile and a quarter. Not easy to get to. Had to go through 2 swamps. One swamp, then cross a ridge, then go down through another swamp. It wasn't fun, so. However, we came in here a couple weeks ago. And I saw a lot of signs, so hopefully it pays off. This about does it for opening day, November 15th, 2014. Had an amazing day. I saw one deer this morning. I don't know what it was. And I saw tonight 7 does, 1 button buck, and then that 4-point. My brother shot his biggest buck tonight, which I am so pumped about, and I can't wait to get back to celebrate with him. I've shot my fair number of deer on this very day in years past, and I don't know if I'm any happier than how happy I am for him to get his biggest buck today. So it's pretty cool. Head back to camp, warm up, and celebrate. Stay wild.
Okay, we are headed back to Vanderbilt right now. We're going up to the buck pull. There's a very good possibility that Aaron, our brother, may have the winner for the Vanderbilt area buck pull this year, which is a pretty big deal. Let's go see all the bucks.
It's always been my dream to win the buck pull. It's one of the biggest buck pulls in the area. Usually every year, the buck to take the buck pull is from private property.
Yeah, pretty near this.
So it was a big goal of ours. We've always wanted to take it with a buck off public land.
You're not third. Huh? You're not third. No, I'm not third. He's not second, he's first. 2.5 inch spread on the guy now. Well, you're not second. You're not third, you're not second.
First place is going out tonight. I'm looking for Aaron.
huge success for us. A dream come true for me and my brother and the rest of the guys. It meant the world to me.
Aaron got a 10-point, 15 3/4 inch spread.
For my brother to go ahead and win the buck bull, it said a lot about our camp. The work that we do and the work that we put in on public land, and for all to come together on opening day, it was very, very special.
We sat around there at the Elkhorn and got some good food up there and hung out with some really good people and just really enjoyed it, and it was a good way to end the opening day.
After not seeing anything on day 2, I decided that I was going to go back to where I hunted on opening morning.
It's November 17th, the third day of rifle season here. I'm in the same spot. Basically, I hunted the opening morning, except I'm about 100 yards further down the ridge. Hopefully we get them moving this morning. There's no deer were moving yesterday. No one at camp really saw any deer. I didn't see any deer all day. Some of these deer gotta be moving sometime. I know that acorns are about 300 yards away from here, so I'm betting that just like on opening day, I'll catch deer moving back from feeding, going back into their bedding for the day.
Meh, 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 meh.
Oh my God, I don't know if I got the kill on film. Alright, it's been about 20 minutes. I'm gonna go down and check and see and make sure I got hit and everything. I reviewed the footage. I did not get that on film. I thought I did. I thought I was zoomed out enough, but I mean, I'm sitting here. He saw me and I was like, oh my God. So he blew at me and I was like, oh man, but he was the bigger of the two. The other one I think was just a 6-point. His brows just weren't big enough. This one was a good clean 8-point. The first one was actually the most skittish one, and this one he got there. And if you can see this, I hang my rifle right here because just in case I have to stand up or move around a little bit. But when I lifted this, it made went like that, made that noise, and he did not like that, as you guys saw, and he burned it out of here pretty damn quick. So oh my God. Oh, I'm gonna go down and see what kind of hit I have. I think I made a good hit. I actually think I heard him crash, so I'll get down and check that out. So let's do it. You know what they did, those bucks, they got to my tracks and they were smelling my tracks, and that's why they peeled out of here. They didn't like that too much, but here's where they were walking through, and this is where he was standing when I shot him, and that looks really, really good. That's good blood. That's
Luckily we have this snow, because that snow makes for amazing, amazing blood trails. And I don't think he's gonna go far because there's blood everywhere. There's a paved red trail right here. Oh, he smashed up against this log. Right there. Oh yeah. He hit that pretty hard. He's losing it quick. There's blood all over this tree. Crashed through here pretty hard. There's blood all over this. All over that. He's just crashing. I don't see him yet, but alright, I'm gonna turn the camera off here. There he is. There he is. Oh my god. I was gonna turn the camera off because I can't make my way through here, and I looked up and there he is. Oh, I can't believe that. There he is. Oh, he piled up right here too. He jumped through his pond. Tall 8. Wow, that's crazy. You know, I have a thing for shooting tall 8s like that. I swear I don't ever get any bucks with any spreads unless I go to Kansas. So that's kind of to be expected, but he was the bigger one of the two. As I saw it was a 6 or a 7 first, and yeah, he was kind of squirrely, really, you know, in there. And when I looked back and I saw him, I says, oh yeah, that's what I'm here for. So this is awesome. Wow. All right, let me get this bad boy out of here and I'll show it to you guys. Here he is. This is my 2014 rifle deer camp 8-point, and I couldn't be happier. This is awesome. You know, got him here on the 3rd day. I've been seeing quite a bit of deer. In fact, the opener I saw 11 deer, but no shooter bucks. So I couldn't be happier. This is just awesome. My brother shot a monster 10-point, and a couple days later I get to harvest this nice basket 8-point. This is awesome. I couldn't be any more happy. You know, if you're not happy with something like this in northern Michigan, then you got some problems to work out on your own. I would never ever disrespect any hunter who would be happy shooting this. There's a lot of people that wait their whole lives or hunting season just to see a buck like this, and to harvest a buck like this, I mean, it's truly, in northern Michigan, it truly is a treat. This is not my biggest buck ever, but I couldn't be any happier. 3rd day here in northern Michigan on public land. This is awesome. So thank you all for watching, and I'm so happy to be able to share this hunt with you all. As always, stay wild.
I could not wait for the 2014 season. My enlistment was up with the Air Force. I missed 4 years of deer camp, and I was hurting. I started thinking about deer camp, shoot, the day I signed my contract, really. Just, I knew I'd be missing it. The spot we had picked out, it was, shoot, I think we were walking a little over a mile out to the spot, and there was heavy snow, and it took 45 minutes to an hour to get out there.
Not yet.
It's snowy. What do you think, Anthony? That's all you got to say.
That's all I got to say.
What about you, Nick?
Man, still deerless. I can go for a friggin' steak right now. That's because of this freaking. I mean, look.
Oh, wow.
That's what you get for just grabbing a vest and finding out later that's a child medium.
Oh,
damn it.
Why would you guys ever do this? Try to kill a deer.
A little crazy. A little wild, if you will.
A little wild. I like to get a little wild every once in a while.
That'll be wild.
But
I'm dragging a buck through this.
tomorrow.
Got our energy back up, went out the next morning, and I knew that this morning it was the morning. I knew it was getting time. Just like that, you know, I look up to my right and here's this buck, probably about 40 yards away.
Oh man, that was exciting. We had a bunch of deer in the tree line running around like crazy. So about 4 or 5 of them, and just a few minutes later I look up and there's a buck 20 yards away, walking kind of out away from us. Got pulled up and he stopped about 40 yards out, gave us a perfect shot. Oh man, I was looking right at us, dropped him perfect shot, first shot. Oh man, my heart's racing, I don't even know what to say.
Worked pretty hard for this one.
Oh yeah, we worked. Been working pretty hard, yeah.
Right after that, I was so excited, and oh man, I just wanted to freak out. Was not looking forward to that drag back. Aaron was a good friend and threw it on his shoulders for me and made him carry it out, which is fine by me. It was a perfect hunt. I mean, even if I didn't shoot anything, you know, all season, I was still so happy to be out there. I've been dying to get out to deer camp, and I'm glad. I was really glad to be able to spend my season with my best friend, and we had so many memories, so many great times, and for both of us to shoot a deer this year was just it just added to it. Couldn't ask for anything more.
It was like double icing on the cake. I was super excited for him, and it goes back to him coming home and his first year back at deer camp, and to watch him take that buck, it meant the world to me, and for me to be there with him filming it. It was a quick kill, and it was an excellent kill. We had worked so hard. I mean, we were walking almost a mile one way to get back into these oaks, and we moved and set up and changed positions, so it was well-earned deer. I couldn't be more happy.
You know, I honestly couldn't ask for this season to go any different. I got my 8-point. My brother shot the biggest buck of his life and won the area buck bowl. And Nick, who had spent 4 years away from deer camp, just got out of the Air Force, got a 4-point. Deer camp is special. It's a time for friends and family to bond, and I cherish that. along with everyone else in our camp. We see the value in it because it's more than just hunting. As it's a time for family and friends to get together and enjoy a moment and enjoy their passions, share the stories and memories, and just divulge in what we love to do. There's a dark cloud hanging over the sport of deer hunting right now. And there's a lot of negativity that gets thrown around, and it's very unfortunate. For most people that say, deer hunters are just a bunch of guys out in the woods, with guns and drinking beer and everything like that, I'd ask them, what else is contributing $2.3 billion annually to Michigan's economy? It's the people that are in the sport, people who go deer hunting, people who travel, people who support it. On November 15th of every year, I'll be in Michigan. No matter what I'm doing, I will be in Michigan. I will be at deer camp in the Pigeon River Forest on public land. I wouldn't have it any other way.